Hey guys, it's Jan Sharte and I'm back again with another video. So today we're going to talk about not marketing, not sales, not Shopify. We're going to talk about things that make, dang I lied, marketing simple. So people always come to me and say like, oh Jan, you're really good at marketing, or how did you get so good at marketing, so on and so forth. So I want to share with you guys some of the things that I use that really help me to make smarter, better marketing decisions. Welcome to my channel where we talk about boutiques, e-commerce, business, and all things making money online. So, the first one is Pinterest. Pinterest. I love Pinterest. It is essentially a marketing platform or social platform, shall I say, but not in the way that like Instagram and Facebook work. So whereas your Facebook or Instagram, you're gonna follow and be able to like engage with people, and it's really like built around the engagement, Pinterest is built more around people sharing their ideas and sharing their, fashion and their homes and things like that, and allowing other people to pin it to their own boards for inspiration for themselves. Hence why it's called Pinterest. You're pinning your interest. So since the beginning of my business, literally I'm gonna put a screenshot of like the very first board that I created when I started my online boutique. I've been pinning my interest and my ideas. It started with me pinning things that I was interested in implementing in photo shoots, because if you guys didn't know, I created all of my content myself for the first 2 years of my business. I was the model and the photographer and the videographer. I did all of it myself, and I didn't know what I was doing. I considered myself to be a creative to some extent, but I wasn't that creative. So I needed inspiration, and I came straight to Pinterest to find that inspiration. So over the course of the last 5 years, I literally have just been pinning ideas for photo shoots, even like down to posing. I am not a model. I've never really considered myself to be a model, but I was the model for the business, and therefore I needed better ideas on even just like how to pose. So I'm gonna include like a picture of a inspo that I found and the picture that I actually created in a photo shoot, and it just worked out, and it actually ended up being one of my top performing pieces of content for the entire month of, what month is this, November? So October, I found it on Pinterest. So Pinterest is key, honestly. If you feel like you lack creativity or if you need some ideas to be more creative, Pinterest is where I recommend. Second one that I want to share with you guys is going to be Canva. So I use Canva for content creation. They have tons of templates that you can use, and basically you can plug your pictures or your videos into these like already designed templates so that you don't have to try to pretend that you're a graphic designer. I'm not a graphic designer. I, to a certain extent, know what looks good and what does not look good. I'm really good at putting together like color palettes and things like that to ultimately create somewhat of a vision of the direction that I want to go when it comes to the marketing from a visual standpoint. But I'm not a graphic designer at all. So I love being able to just use a template and just pop my pretty pictures and videos into them instead of me having to fake like I'm a designer. I don't ever want to have to open Photoshop, and I don't have to, because Canva allows me to figure it out. In conjunction with Canva is going to be Creative Market. So Creative Market allows you to essentially buy templates that are available for use, and instead of like utilizing the Canva ones. So like the Canva ones can get really overused, really saturated, like so much so that I can look at people's pages and be like, oh, I just saw that template on Canva yesterday. So the thing I like about Creative Market is that you can purchase template packs, and it basically creates consistency across what your graphics look like. So whereas on Canva, you may have to like pick and choose a bunch of different templates that were ultimately designed by a bunch of different people, Creative Market will allow you to buy a template pack, and you can essentially guarantee that all of the graphics that you're getting ready to share will all have like the same look and feel, same font, same color, same positioning of like where the pictures are gonna go, so on and so forth. So I buy template packs for social media, for my feed, for my stories, for carousels in particular, even for my emails. Saves me so much time, and I don't have to go through Canva actually like looking for all these different templates. When you download or when you purchase the template packs from Creative Market, they basically just send you a file, you upload that file into Canva, and now it's in your Canva account. You don't have to worry about it. So that will be the next one. We got Pinterest, Canva, Creative Market. Next one I want to share with you guys is the Meta Ads Library. Meta, aka Facebook. I don't know why they changed that name, by the way, but anyway. The ad library, super helpful. If you're running ads and you ain't never looked at the ads library, I don't even know if I could say you running ads, honestly. You probably don't even know what is considered a good ad versus a bad ad. The Meta Ads Library will allow you to literally type in the name of any brand that has a profile on Facebook and or Instagram, and you can see all of the active ads that they are running on the platform. Yes, I can literally log in and see Fashion Nova's ads, I can see Skims ads, I can see Banana Republic's ads, Old Navy's ads. I can see all of them. We can see them. Now, what you cannot see in there is, who they're targeting or how much money they spent or how much money they are spending, but you can see the creative nature of the ads. So what I love about this is, and one of the first things that I learned was the ad or the content that brands that they share on social media oftentimes doesn't look anything like the content that they run as ads. So like go and look at Skims or like Fashion Novas, for example. You will likely find that like the content that they're running ads for and they're like actually spending their money on looks nothing like the content that they're sharing all day, every day on social media. So if you think about it, social media is really for like just posting. When you run an ad, you want to do that because your money is on the line. You want to make sure you feel confident that it's going to work the way that you want it to work. So the ads library is going to give you a literally clear as day idea of what's running as a paid advertisement on those platforms. The next one is going to be the Tik Tok Creative Center, which is basically pretty similar to the ads library, only on this one you can see like content from anyone. So not just brands, you can see like what's actually performing for any creator that's on the platform, but it's going to show you like the top performing content per different category. So you can see like what is the top performing content for fashion versus what's the top performing content for electronics or whatever it is that you're looking for. So I really love this, especially if you're using TikTok as a platform for marketing and are running ads. It's really going to give you an idea of what's happening from a marketing perspective at the end of the day. The last one is this is not the last one, y'all. The second to last one is going to be Etsy. So Etsy, I use it pretty similarly to Creative Market. Etsy has templates that you can buy as well for a multitude of reasons and purposes. So I tend to go to Etsy as a second option if I can't find what I'm looking for on Creative Market. I will say that from my experience, the templates on Etsy are cheaper. However, personally speaking, I find the ones on Creative Market to be a bit more like professional and sleek looking, whereas the ones on Etsy are a little bit more playful, a little bit more colorful, and in all honesty, a little bit more like typical, personally speaking. So that's the second to last one. The last one I'm going to share with you guys is Peerspace. So I started using Peerspace maybe about 2 years ago, and I love it. So I'm literally in a Peerspace right now. And basically, they are a space where you can rent for whatever purpose you need to use it for. So typically, I'm using it for a photo shoot. So you go on this platform, you type in your location, you type in the reason that you need the location, so photo shoot or if it was an event rental or whatever, and it's going to show you all of the spaces that are available in the city that you typed in, and it's going to tell you what the hourly rate is for that space. Some of them have like minimums that might say like you have to be there for a minimum of 2 hours or a minimum of 4 hours. Sometimes they give you a discount for booking for longer periods of time, but essentially you just get a space to use for whatever time that you need to use it for and for whatever purpose that you need to use it for. So I've used Peerspaces in a multitude of cities, LA, Atlanta, Chicago, probably Texas at some point, if I had to guess. But yeah, super duper cool. There are a bunch of different price points. Sometimes the Peerspace is someone's house. I have done plenty of photo shoots in houses, like the most beautiful houses all across this freaking country. People just open their freaking doors. They're paying their rent, their mortgage, from people paying them on Peerspace. It's crazy. I need a Peerspace myself. But if you're like, I need to improve my photo shoots, I don't actually like shooting at home, I think that I need to showcase my products in a better way or in a better setting, Peerspace is absolutely a platform that I would recommend that you guys check out. So those are a few of the tools per se that I use to improve my marketing, because all of these are elements of your marketing: your creatives, your content, your templates, your graphics, the locations, the settings that you choose to photograph things in. All of that plays a role in your marketing at the end of the day. Marketing is my jam. So if marketing is something that you need help with, I recommend that you click the link in the description and claim a free trial of my membership, where we talk all things marketing, sales, branding, launching, so on and so forth. If you're interested, click that link. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments as always, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.